Royce Gracie, he is not. Damian Maia, perhaps he is not. But a lot of people believe that we have not seen a layered jiu-jitsu game in this division in a very long time. And I think he sold a lot of tickets coming up here tonight.
John, that's me. I would have called him all those guys. I would have put him on the Mount Rushmore of grappling before I even know what he can do inside the octagon. But this kid, to me, when I watch him, he possesses a skill that allows for him to get submission because he doesn't chase. He's very patient. He's patient on top, and he's patient off of his back. He can grapple anywhere, and because of that, he finds ways to end fights in that manner.
And he is a little bit of a specialist in this modern day, right? He doesn't like when people denigrate his striking. He has gone to great lengths to improve that part of his game. But this is a BJJ practitioner. Make no bones about it. He's going to try to get this fight to the floor early and often. So here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight in the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has stepped inside the octagon once again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Antoniio Nogeira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. But that reach is a very powerful thing in modern-day mixed martial arts. It's one thing to have a reach advantage. It's another thing to use it as masterfully as Jon Jones has done in the past. Jones's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Man, his counters are on point tonight. The jab is good. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Jones's eye is closing up. Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Right hook to the head, blocked. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Nogueira's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Under a minute to go. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Final seconds of the round. Big elbow there, lands. Moments on both sides in round one.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, tagged him with the uppercut. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Oh! And the kick lands.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Right there.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Nogueira's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Establishing the jab. Oh, going for the takedown here. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Jones leaning on the kicking game here tonight, DC. Pretty good strategy there.
And that is usually what he leads with. He's a great kicker. He's a guy that has a variety of kicks. Spinning kicks, knees, side kicks. He kicks in so many ways that you never truly know where he's coming from.
Jones is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it.
Ooh! This could do it.
Look at that. He can't even stand. Oh, uppercut. Oh.
30 seconds to go in round two. Jones's cut on his nose is just pouring. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now. Ooh, it's tight.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish his fight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters. Big uppercut.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he's out. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Now he's going full mount.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, compromising spot here.
He's out again.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight. Oh, boy, look at that gash. Oh, that one hurt him bad.
Seconds winding down in round three. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner after that round, Nogueira's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Swing and a big miss by Nogueira.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Nogueira's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now.
The timing was on point there. Lands a nice takedown. Oh, right into mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions. Oh, he's got to be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nogueira. Well, targeting is a penalty in football, not here, as he continues to attack that swelled area. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Ooh, looking to counter with his left hand, but he misses. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nogueira's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, nice counter punch there. Again, we talked about the reach advantage off the top of the show. Certainly paid dividends for him there.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Jones is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
Guillotine jump. Oh my goodness, what happened? How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Under a minute to go. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nogueira. He's having his way with him here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Nogueira.
Beautiful transition.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Counter punch landed there by Nogueira.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. That's how you finish your fight. That was a slick transition.
Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position. Oh, he got to the spot.
Like that.
And now he's got the back. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nogueira. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Nogueira's in half guard. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive front. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a...
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Jones is looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Jones. Oh, he's out. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Great defense by this fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this? Herb Dean steps in! Unbelievable. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, John Bones Jones!
All right, so as usual, John Jones leaving an opponent in his wake. He gets it done tonight by TKO.
He does a really good job of setting you up.